Hi, I'm Cathy Atkinson from the University of Manchester in England. On behalf of our team, which includes colleagues involved in the training of school psychologists across 4 English universities, I'd like to introduce you to our paper, Supervision for School Psychologists in Training, Developing a Framework from Empirical Findings. Interest in supervision of and by school psychologists has grown during the last 2 decades across 3 areas: supervision of practicing school psychologists, supervision of other professionals by school psychologists, and, the focus for this paper, the supervision of school psychologists in training. Across all 3 domains, there has been considerable work internationally to develop agreed competencies for ensuring effective supervisory practice and also models or frameworks to guide supervision. Historically, school psychology supervision models have been adopted from other disciplines such as counselling and nursing, and there has been a dearth of models specifically for school psychology supervision. Furthermore, few of these have been empirically derived, and those which have may have been subject to some methodological criticisms. Our research project sought to explore which supervisory factors are valued and prioritised by school psychologists at different stages of their initial training. In England, school psychologist training involves a 3-year doctoral programme with supervised placements in professional practice settings across all 3 years. The study built on previous research undertaken by the research team involving focus groups with school psychologists in training in all 3 years across all 4 universities, as reported by Woods and colleagues in 2015. This identified 7 key factors contributing to supervision: context and governance, supervisor qualities and characteristics, practical arrangements, models and processes, educative development, supportive and effective dimensions, and outcomes. In the current study, we used key concepts emerging within each of these themes to develop a 21-item questionnaire to investigate these concepts more widely. The questionnaire was distributed to school psychologists in training on all 12 English doctoral programmes, and 311 responses were received, a response rate of 84%. As well as analysing mean scores from the Likert scale responses, we also performed exploratory factor analysis to ascertain how the questionnaire items clustered. This yielded 3 components: a safe space for authentic learning, instructional support, and reference points for professional learning. In the paper, we explore how these relate to findings from previous research and also incorporate them, along with the 7 themes identified by Woods and colleagues, into a tentative and testable framework for future school psychology supervision. There are limitations to this research, particularly related to the fact that it was conducted with school psychologists in training in a solely English context. Our hope, however, is that this work will stimulate debate, discussion, and empirical research focused on the promotion of effective supervision for school psychologists internationally. Thank you for listening.